And we're back for le grand finale of Barbarossa, who has, of course, died. But still, he is sleeping.
Barbarossa's soldiers were devastated. Several knights committed suicide. Others converted and joined the Saracens. So convinced were they that God himself had deserted them. However, a handful of knights were not yet willing to board a ship bound for Europe. The body of mighty Barbarossa was fished out of the river, pickled in vinegar, and sealed in a barrel. The army of the Holy Roman Empire would not be joining in the crusade. Yet there was still a chance for a small victory. The surviving knights vowed to take Barbarossa's body on to Jerusalem. Even in death, the Emperor would keep his promise.
All right. Don't destroy the Dome of the Rock, an important holy site in Jerusalem. The pickle barrel must make it to Jerusalem unharmed, and deliver the body of Barbarossa to the Dome of the Rock. So, point A, don't die. Point B, don't die. And make sure that you do go from point A to point B. The German Crusaders have a pop limit of 150. Use your available time to orchestrate an efficient attack. Counter war elephants with pikemen or monks and siege weapons with knights. You can pass through Saracen and Persian gates so long as you are allied with them. Invest heavily in siege weapons, particularly cap rams. Convert Persian war elephants to gain valuable assault units. Definitely. Sorry. The Crusaders of the HRE have made it to the Holy Land, but sadly, their emperor has not. The city of Jerusalem is well fortified, but does not have a large army. That is a lie. Unless they changed it from when I beta tested this scenario, that is a lie. But don't destroy the whole city. The city of Damascus lies right in the road to Jerusalem. It is allowing pilgrims to pass through the city gates, but will become hostile once it discovers the true intentions of the German knights. They are defended by war elephants, paladins, trebuchets, and onagers. The formidable Saladin, of whose campaign we'll be playing next, has vowed to protect the Holy Land against invaders and has built fortifications in order to do so. Just like the city of Damascus, he is not hostile towards the Germans at first, but his mind can easily change. He will train elite Mamluks, onagers, arbalests, and monks. Richard the Lionhearted is waiting for Barbarossa and his reinforcements to continue the Third Crusade, and he personally leads an army of longbow and cavalier and trebuchets. Remember Richard from Cyprus? Yeah, same thing.
All we can do at this point is attempt to deliver the Emperor's body to Jerusalem. The Saracens and Persians do not view us as a threat, so we should have 10 minutes to plan our attack.
So yeah, you have 10 minutes game time to figure out an attack. However, unlike in Age of Kings, this actually might be the single most changed scenario, come to think of it, of all of the original ones, not counting the the forgotten ones or other like Raja ones. Just Age of Kings, Age of Conquerors. This might be the most changed one. But used to have cartography, so you could see, everybody. Whoops. What am I even doing? Actually, we're going to build a market over here, because we might need to trade eventually. Need some more houses. But yeah, also, we now have a pop limit of 150. As opposed to 75 back in the day. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, we're going to go send a paladin over to Richard. Because it used to be back in Age of Kings, Richard wouldn't really help you a whole lot. Like, you'd go over, he'd have a market that you could trade at. But other than that, he would just have like a little staged battle against Saladin, and then that wouldn't really impact the overall course of the scenario one way or the other. But now, I think once we send our knight on over to him, he's over here. He should be helping us out. I'll even send these sheep to him.
These are my Teuton reinforcements. I'd expected more. And where is Barbarossa? Alas,
So the staged battle is still here. But look at this, he now has a base! Look at this, he's actually gonna help us, technically. I mean, he's not gonna, like, carry us or anything, but he will help us out a little bit. And I like that change. Also, there's a relic right here, so grab it while you still have your enemies allied. Oh yeah, I forgot. Can also send in our army, because they won't be all that useful. Oh, holy idols, Batman. Oh, you also have some stone mines here. I'm like 99% sure that that wasn't there in the original version. You had like no place to gather stone. So I guess it's nice that you at least have a little bit with which to work. Well, yeah, there's only so much you can do before the Saracens and Persians say no. You cannot bring his body to Jerusalem. Anywho, we're just going to make sure that everybody's in at least a pretty good position to kill something. Because you're going to be starting post-Imperial Age, and we obviously do not. Which isn't that great. Oh, I like want to wait for crop rotation. Oh, I should also not be housed. You know, I've probably been housed for like this entire time, and you're all making fun of me in your heads. I guess I deserve it. But yeah, now we can actually get ourselves a nice army, nice eco to field a nice army. Get up to 4 TCs even. I mean, why not? Anyway, Halb, Monk to fend off at first, because Damascus is going to be our biggest threat early on. Because they have fully upgraded war elephants. And a bunch of onagers, so that's why our troops are here. So yeah, we're at least in a fairly good position to get a little bit of damage done. You know, cripple some of these units. Mine! No! Come on! God damn it. More random sounds in the background, as is tradition. Oop. Come on, monkers. Don't have AI micro. Don't even have very good human micro compared to a human. But hopefully it's enough. That is a lot of paladins. That is a lot of dead villagers, probably from Saladin. Get some elephants. What? I didn't even get one conversion? Lame? Don't really need these palisades here. I could have just shift deleted them, but that would require remembering that that feature exists. Anyway, we technically survived. Do I have university? No, I don't. Whoa! Remember, if you are going for monks to combat the elephants, that Saracens have a full monk tech tree. So they have heresy, they have faith. But the monks are mostly for the elephants. Halbs and siege will ideally clean up everything else. Get some workshops. I should probably cool it with the villagers. Obviously have way too much wood. Get a couple of trebuchets. What's under attack? Oh, these villagers. Goddamn arrow slits. Start working away at that guy. Get a couple bombard cannons maybe to snipe some onagers. How's Richard doing? He's attacking some walls. Maybe he's less useful than I remembered. Here he is in the flesh. Probably won't even be able to convert these guys before they die. But obviously against the Persians, even though Persians do have faith, just having monks convert whatever they can is so good. Forward! The Halbs are primarily here just to be like a fodder unit. I mean, they will of course deal very well with the Persian cavalry. But like, you need some sort of unit to, you know, finish off weak targets and stuff like that. I suppose I could have gone for Teutonic Knights, but against that much cavalry, I kind of want the Halbs. Here's some more gold. I think they just gave you more resources in general. I want elephants! Oh yeah, I should probably, you know, do that. Oh, not the monkers! No faith? Okay, some faith. Oh my god, convert, goddammit. I thought DE monks were supposed to be OP. You can see that it's actually not especially easy to get through here. Oh no. Not especially easy. No, I don't have enough lumberjacks. Probably should have gotten that one a while ago. Actually, I mean, so much gold income right now. Attack. Attack. I am attacking a university against a civ that's starting in post-imp. It's like someone attacking it, building and then attacking a university in deathmatch. Like, some more elephants, please. Can we kill some useful buildings? They do not have infinite resources. They do have economies. It's just, you know, they're post-imp, so they have very strong economies. I just want to kill this gate so my units can go through without being super buggy. Look at those villagers. Of course, the Persian TCs will take forever to be killed. Frickin' 5,808 HP. Anyway, after a little bit of a shaky start, we seem to be doing just fine. Oh, Mameluke versus Teutonic Knight. Is it 1 damage? I think it is. Yeah. Gonna mix in some bombard towers as well. We're going full Teuton slow push. Deus Volt and all that. How are you doing, Richard? See, they're helping out a little bit. Oh yeah, Saladin also has Archers of the Eyes, which we will get to use in the upcoming campaign. Clicks Bombard Tower tech, goes to build Bombard Tower 1 second after. Why can't I build a Bombard Tower? That was 5 monks and it still took that long to convert. Anyway, you don't need to necessarily defeat any of your opponents. No? That lady does not know what to do. Can switch into trade after. Now I can build bombard towers. Oh, I lose one of my trebs. Naturally. Oop. Let's not be dumb now. At least to the best of our ability. We'll leave the Emperor in a barrel, safe at home, until the coast is clear. Oh yeah, I should probably say, if you want to try just busting through, like when they're still allied to you, you can't. Just get that stable, I guess. All. Well, I mean, you'd have to, like, change them to enemy and then go through because they're totally walled. You're totally walled out of Jerusalem, and then Jerusalem itself has its own layer of walls. So it would require the Petard Masterpiece to be quite on point. I mean, I suppose you could, but it's not like a super easy way to win. This is why we don't send in the Emperor in a barrel yet. But now we've opened up a hole through Damascus's walls. Also, I'm not really sure why Damascus is Persians. Considering that it would be, I think, at the Fatimid Caliphate? I don't know, I'm no expert on Middle Eastern history. I guess it's... maybe it's a reference to the fact that Saladin was Kurdish. And Kurds are a Persian ethnic group. I doubt it. Likely just for gameplay diversity. Because otherwise you'd just be facing two Saracen post-imp armies. Also, Jerusalem used to be Byzantines, which would have been really weird. Considering that, you know, the Byzantines were the ones who called for the Crusades in the first place. Oh, hello. Not the greatest market placement in the world, but whatever. I've seen worse AI markets. Castle on this hill would be nice, because then we can gather the stone. Once we get everyone out of the way. Okay, maybe not exactly there, so I can actually gather. Can I place this? There we go. One unreasonably long amount of time later. Anyway, we're currently getting killed by a lot of archers. Rip. Oh, Doubt Castle. You guys are coming to the front. Oh, this could have gone better. Like so much I do in this game. The thing is, I don't even know how good onagers are, because their units are spread out everywhere. This is obviously the weakness of Teutons. What? Good thing I just noticed that. Where are those goddamn villagers? Did they all die? Oh my god, they all died. Great. Just great. Oh, and all of these guys have been dying to the castle too. Oh man, I'm such a pleb. Oh man, full pleb mode. They frickin' built a castle right in my path. Oh, some got through. Well, the castle is halfway done. Maybe we can get it up. Gonna build like another TC down here just to get more villagers. I mean, that is the primary reason you make town centers, but, you know, villagers for just building more defenses. Also, gonna need to get some more siege workshops that are closer. But yeah, now that we have crenellation castles, it's good. These things are so hard to take out. You need exactly Turk bombard cannons, trebuchets, or cannon galleons to outrange them. These alongside Korean keeps are the longest range defenses in the game. But yeah, you can't even use normal cannon galleons, you need to use elite cannon galleons, which many civs do not have. Can you die, please? Thanks. Okay, let's get some more siege workshops. Get some more barracks. Get some more bombard towers. What? Oh my god. Wow, they just converted my bombard tower into dust. Like, literally, they converted it from building to dust. Apparently the Emperor in a Barrel counts as a military unit. Rip. Phew. And we haven't even gotten to Jerusalem yet. Ugh. Is he gonna get the 2-for-1? Yeah, he is. What's Richard doing? Ugh. I'm gonna need to take out these siege workshops. They are making way too many siege onagers. And I believe the gates to Jerusalem are locked, again, to further prevent you from just straight up cheesing the scenario. Also, this Jerusalem is almost a carbon copy of the Jerusalem that we will find in Saladin 4, once we get to that in the next campaign. Well, it's not going great, but it could be going worse. Yep, here's Jerusalem. Can I... Oh, I clicked on it for a second. What? I don't know. I'm pretty sure the gate's locked. There we go. Gate locked. Like I said. And because the gate's locked, we should actually take the opportunity, be smart for once in our lives, to snipe some of these production buildings, because Jerusalem doesn't have any villagers. Okay, importantly, we got the siege workshops. Keep slowly mixing in trade. Yeah, definitely snipe these production buildings. Also, there should be another tower over here that we will need to take out in around 4 campaigns, or 4 scenarios. I mean, we also need to take it out now, but we'll also need to take it out, also need to take it out in 4 scenarios. Now, unlike in the Saladin scenario, we can destroy any holy building we want except the Dome of the Rock. So long as we're not idiots and destroy the Dome of the Rock, just for no reason, we should be fine. Unleash the Rams! Didn't I have villagers here? Oh, they're in the tower. That's fine. We're going to destroy multiple segments of wall because the alternative is to rely on DE pathing to get all of our units through one tile of wall. That is not a prospect I relish. Danger close! Bombard towers are just so good for this sort of Teuton slow push. Way too expensive to ever afford in like a 1v1 game in multiplayer, but 3 to 4 castles with crenellations, and you got the, you know, pretty much the entire map of, you know, a tiny map covered. And that is more reasonable. Not saying Teutons are top tier on Arabia or anything, but they're not, like, completely worthless. Gonna have our little escort here. There are a couple more towers here we have to be careful for. Are you building a place of learning in my trade route? Help! The Caliphate is learning our trade route. Almost there, just a little bit more. I guess it's just any unit when it gets that close. Yeah, here are the keeps that we need to watch out for. No. I look away for 1 goddamn second. Okay. Not destroying the Dome of the Rock? Good. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't you dare be going for my trade cart. You can't garrison trade carts in anything. Okay, he's just scouting. Just destroy this keep. Make sure we do not destroy the Dome of the Rock. And we should be good. Okie dokie. And we should be able to just roll right in. Almost there. Okay, do I have caravan? I don't... You really did build a university there, goddammit.
Not in the manner he expected. It is one final victory for Frederick Barbarossa.
It's something. And Richard's even teamed with us. How nice. So yeah, you'll see Saladin has a few military buildings over here. Has a castle, an archery range. I guess a little bit of eco as well. But most of his base is over here. Has 3 town centers. Definitely like way more than he used to have. I mean, everybody has way larger armies than they used to have back in Age of Conquerors. Just because everyone gets more pop limit. Which makes the scenario more fun, I think. So yeah, Saladin obviously has a huge base. He's your biggest enemy. Looks like Damascus just rebuilt over here. That's not too big of a deal. Here's Jerusalem. They do have a castle right there, but we don't need to worry about that. Just make sure we destroy all the towers in the path towards the Dome of the Rock. Also, here's Richard's base one more time. Not especially helpful, but might have taken a little bit of the heat for us.
There is a legend concerning every great king, from Arthur on through Barbarossa, that says the king will return someday when his country needs him. Myths and legends about the sleeping emperor were passed down in German folktales. The Holy Roman Empire did not endure. She fell back into a patchwork of tiny city-states. Some would say Barbarossa's rule was a failure, but is it not a greater testament to the man that it was the force of his will alone that held the empire together? And what of Henry the Lion? With Barbarossa gone, there was nothing stopping him from returning to the Holy Roman Empire. But I am an old man now. What harm could I possibly do?
Plot twist. The plot twist that all the other end-of-campaign plot twists were based off of. Here are the achievements. Not the greatest KD in the world, you know, all things considered, but we grinded her out. Saladin also had a relic, I guess. Anyway, that was Barbarossa. Now, if you're curious as to how the Third Crusade happened, you can join us next time for Saladin, where we will essentially play the other side of the conflict. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you next time.